Hello everybody, welcome back to another Bill official video, and today I have a kind of different video. Kind of this gameplay is not the main focus. What I'm planning on doing is recording me reading the, Wikipedia article for Minecraft. Today, we're just gonna be, reading just kind of the intro stuff. And then we're also going to be reading the gameplay section. So let me start out right now. This is the beginning. Minecraft is a sandbox video game created by a Swedish game developer, Marcus Persson, and released by Mojang in 2011. The game allows players to build with a variety of different blocks in a 3D procedurally generated world, requiring creativity from players. Other activities in the game include exploration, resource gathering, crafting, and combat. Multiple game modes that change gameplay are available, including, but not limited to, a survival mode, in which players must acquire resources to build the world and maintain health, and a creative mode, where players have unlimited resources to build with. The Java edition of the game allows players to modify the game with mods, to create new gameplay mechanics, items, textures, and assets. In September 2014, Microsoft announced a deal to buy Mojang and the Minecraft intellectual property for $2.5 billion US, with the acquisition completed 2 months later. Minecraft received critical acclaim and won numerous awards, and has been described as one of the most influential and greatest video games in history. Social media, parodies, adaptations, merchandise, and the Minecon convention played large roles in popularizing the game. It has also been used in educational environments, especially in the realm of computing systems, as virtual computers and hardware devices have been built in it. It is the single best-selling video game of all time, selling over 176 million copies over all platforms by late 2019. While having over 112 million monthly active players. A number of spin-off games have also been developed, such as Minecraft Story Mode, Minecraft Earth, and Minecraft Dungeons. That is the first section done. Now we will move on to the gameplay. Minecraft is a 3D sandbox game that has no specific goals to accomplish, allowing players a large amount of freedom in choosing how to play the game. However, there's an achievement system. Gameplay is in the first-person perspective by default, but players have the option for third-person perspective. The game world is composed of rough 3D objects, mainly cubes and fluids, and commonly called blocks, representing various materials such as dirt, stone, ores, tree trunks, water, and lava. The core gameplay revolves around picking up and placing these objects. These blocks are arranged in a 3D grid, while players can move freely around the world. Players can mine blocks and then place them elsewhere, enabling them to build things. The game world is virtually infinite and procedurally generated as players explore it, using a map seed that is obtained by the system clock at the time of world creation or manually specified by the player. There are limits on vertical movement, but Minecraft allows an infinitely large game world to be generated on a horizontal plane. Due to technical problems when extremely distant locations are reached, however, there is a barrier preventing players from traversing to locations beyond 30 million blocks from the center. The game achieves this by splitting the world data into smaller sections called chunks. They are only created or loaded when players are nearby. The world is divided into biomes, ranging from deserts to jungles to snowfields. The terrain includes plains, mountains, forests, caves, and various lava/water bodies. The in-game time system follows a day and night cycle, and one full cycle lasts 20 real-time minutes. New players have a randomly selected default character skin of either Steve or Alex, but the option to create custom skins was made available in 2012. Players encounter various non-player characters known as mobs, such as animals, villagers, and hostile creatures. Passive mobs, such as cows, pigs, and chickens, can be hunted for food and crafting materials. They spawn in the daytime, while hostile mobs, including large spiders, skeletons, and zombies, spawn during nighttime or in dark places such as caves. Some hostile mobs, such as zombies, skeletons, and drown underwater versions of zombies, burn under the sun if they have no headgear. Other creatures unique to Minecraft include the Creeper, an exploding creature that sneaks up on the player, and the Enderman, a creature with the ability to teleport, pick up, and place blocks. There are also variants of mobs that spawn in different locations. For example, zombies have husk variants that spawn in the deserts. Many commentators have described the game's physics system as unrealistic. Liquids continuously flow for a limited horizontal distance from source blocks, which can be removed by placing a solid block in its place or by scooping it into a bucket. Complex systems can be built using primitive mechanical devices, electrical circuits, and logic gates built with an in-game material known as redstone. Minecraft has two alternate dimensions, besides the overworld, the main world, the nether, and the end. The nether is a dimension accessed via player-built portals. It contains many unique resources and it can be used to travel great distance in the overworld. The player can build an optional boss mod called the Wither out of materials found in the nether. The end is a barren land consisting of many islands. A boss dragon called the Ender Dragon dwells on the main island. Killing the dragon cues the game's end credits and a poem written by Irish novelist Julian Gough. Players are then allowed to teleport back to their original spawn point in the overworld and continue the game indefinitely. The game consists of 5 game modes: Survival, Creative, Adventure, Hardcore, and Spectator. It also has a changeable difficulty system of 4 levels. For example, the Peaceful difficulty prevents hostile creatures from spawning, and the Hard difficulty allows players to starve to death if their hunger bar is depleted. Survival mode. In survival mode, players have to gather natural resources such as wood and stone found in the environment in order to craft certain blocks and items. Depending on the difficulty, monsters spawn in darker areas outside a certain radius of the character, requiring players to build a shelter at night. The mode also has a health bar which is depleted by attacks from monsters, falls, drowning, falling into lava, suffocation, starvation, and other events. Players also have a hunger bar, which must be periodically refilled by eating food in-game, except in peaceful difficulty. If the hunger bar is depleted, automatic healing will stop, and eventually health will deplete. Health replenishes when players have a nearly full hunger bar or continuously on peaceful difficulty. Players can craft a wide variety of items in Minecraft. Craftable items include armor, which mitigates damage from attacks, weapons, such as swords, which allows monsters and animals to be killed more easily, and tools, which can break certain types of blocks more quickly. Some items have multiple tiers depending on the material used to craft them, with higher tier items being more effective and durable. Players can construct furnaces, which can cook food, process ores, and convert materials into other materials. Players may also trade goods with the villager NPCs through a bartering system, which involves trading emeralds for different goods and vice versa. The game has an inventory system, allowing players to carry a limited number of items upon dying. Upon dying, items in the player's inventories are dropped, and players respawn at their spawn point, which by default is where players first spawn in the game, and can be reset by sleeping in a bed. Dropped items can be recovered if players can reach them before they despawn after 5 minutes. Players may acquire experience points by killing mobs, and other players mining, smelting ores, breeding animals, and cooking food. Experience can then be spent on enchanting tools, armors, and weapons. Enchanted items are generally more powerful, last longer, or have other special effects. Hardcore mode is a survival mode variant that is locked to the hardest setting and has permadeath, which permanently deletes the world if the player dies. If the player dies on a multiplayer server set to hardcore, they are put into spectator mode. Creative mode. In creative mode, players have access to all resources and items in the game through the inventory menu, and can place or remove them instantly. Players can toggle the ability to fly freely around the game world at will, and their characters do not take any damage and are not affected by hunger. The game mode helps players focus on building and creating projects of any size without disturbance. Adventure mode. Adventure mode was designed specifically, so that players could experience user-crafted custom maps and adventures. Gameplay is similar to survival mode, but with various restrictions, which can be applied to the game world by the creator of the map. This forces players to obtain the required items and experience adventures in the way that the map maker intended. Another addition designed for custom maps is a command block. This block allows map makers to expand interactions with players through scripted server commands. Spectator mode. Spectator mode allows players to fly through blocks and watch gameplay without directly interacting. Players do not have an inventory, but can teleport to other players and view from their perspective of another player or creature. This game mode can only be accessed within the Java or PC edition. Multiplayer. Multiplayer in Minecraft is available through direct game-to-game multiplayer, WAN play, local split screen, and servers, player-hosted and business-hosted. It enables multiple players to interact and communicate with each other on a single world. Players can run their own servers, use a hosting provider, or connect directly to another player's game via Xbox Live. Single-player worlds have a local area network support, allowing players to join a world on locally interconnected computers without a server setup. Minecraft multiplayer servers are guided by server operators, OP for short, who have access to server commands such as setting the time of day and teleporting players. Operators can also set up restrictions concerning which username or IP addresses are allowed or disallowed to enter the server. Multiplayer servers have a wide range of activities, with some servers having their own unique rules and customs. One of the largest and most popular servers is Hypixel, which has been visited by over 14 million unique players. Player versus player combat, PvP, can be enabled to allow fighting between players. Many servers have custom plugins that allow actions that are not normally possible. In 2013, Mojang announced Minecraft Realms, a server hosting service intended to enable players to run server multiplayer games easily and safely without having to set up their own. Unlike a standard server, only invited players can join Realms servers, and these servers do not use IP addresses. Minecraft Java Edition Realms server owners can invite up to 20 people to play on the server, with up to 10 online at a time. Minecraft Realms servers owner can invite up to 3,000 players to play on the server, with up to 10 players online at one time. The Minecraft Java Edition Realms servers do not support user-made plugins, but players can play custom Minecraft maps. Minecraft Realms servers support user-made add-ons and resource packs, behavior packs, and custom Minecraft maps. At Electronic Entertainment Expo 2016, it was announced that Realms would enable Minecraft to support cross-platform play between Windows 10, iOS, and Android platforms starting in June 2016, with Xbox One and Nintendo Switch support to come later in 2017, and support for virtual reality devices on the 31st of July 2017. Mojang released a beta version of the update allowing cross-platform play, and Nintendo Switch support for Realms was released in July 2018. Thank you guys for watching. This is kind of a quick little video that I wanted to put out. Probably gonna do this maybe every Tuesday or whenever. The reason I didn't do it this Tuesday is because I literally just thought of this idea yesterday. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.